Hello, I am tatocat and welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Bad End. This game is a horror game. I know that, and like the name suggests, there's a ton of bad endings, so I will most definitely die a lot in this game. But yeah, let's get started. Do you want to read the manual? Sure, let's read the manual. That's the manual? Okay, I did not need to read that. I'm being pursued by someone tonight on the street. By whom? I haven't the slightest clue. I can say one thing for sure. Whatever it isn't human. If I'm caught by whatever it is, what's going to happen to me? I continue to run despite the uneasiness in my gut. But no matter how hard I try, they keep right on my trail. Give me a break already. Whenever I glance back, it just seems like they keep getting closer and closer. What the hell? I don't understand any of this. Why are they after me? It doesn't matter. I have to lose them, no matter what. If I could just make it to my house, I should be safe. I kept running and eventually came to an intersection and took a quick dash down one of the side streets. Suddenly I was blinded by a pair of bright lights accompanied by the sound of screeching brakes. Ah! I immediately felt an intense shock throughout my entire body. Slowly my consciousness slipped away. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know I have to talk about backgrounds. Well, I didn't talk about the last one. I didn't expect that scene to go by so fast. Now you can tell this is not made with green pie by the fact that I had to scroll down instead of pushing the center mouse button. So you know how I love a good detailed background. Look at that floor. Look at the shine. And the books. True, the clock is not going to be correct most of the time, but at least it's right twice a day. Yeah, it's a very good background. Ding dong, ding dong. The school bell rang. That's it for today's lesson. Kyuhei. Are we Kyuhei? I have to head out now. Oh no, it's a guy. But you know what? He looks cool. He'll get monotone voice. Kyue, don't you have something important to do right now? The class president, Kaname Sasaki, spoke up. Yuji Ogata, our friend, turns in our direction as well. Oh, why are there so many guys? It's a new educational game, yeah. It's good for the brain and keeps it in tip-top shape. Yeah, that's right. So, Yuji, how about join me for a game or two? Hell yeah, I'll beat you for sure this time, heh. Are you sure that's okay? I remember you saying something about bombing your last exam, right? The class president countered in a sharp tone. But I guess his efforts were in vain. These Japanese games are the hottest thing right now. So what? What are you implying? So that's the reason we play these games. It also means that we're getting valuable cultural experience by playing with people online around the world. Is there any way to make this text go faster? Let us see. Text. Display speed. Like this. You guys are so full of crap. He looks very concerned about us. Aw, come on, man. We're best friends, right? Yeah, that's right. My name is Kyuhei Inui. I'm walking home with my childhood friend Yuji. Hanging out with him never got old, and I think Yuji also agrees. Oh, new background time. Okay. Are these like little succulents? I think they are. I don't know what these are. Random mossy things. I like these. These are nice and cute. Our room is pretty clean. I like all the, like, you can see all the, like, the individual pins, and the books are all different, and you can even see that there's some writing, like this looks like a dictionary or encyclopedia or something, and this is great. I love this. When we get to my house, I immediately fire up the game console. Okay, I choose Jupiter. Alright, then I choose Mars. Are we playing Sailor Moon? Is what I want to know. Nowadays we're obsessed with a new strategy war type game. The game names the stages as planet names, and oddly enough, there are some with little girls' names. The hidden stage in this game is called Black Hole, and that's not even a planet. That is weird. We went head to head a few rounds, but in the end we were about evenly matched. We've always lived close since kindergarten, so we've been able to play together on the same console. Of course, we also just chill and hang out for no reason in general. We both have different tastes when it comes to game genres. It's always been that way. On that note, want to play something else? There's a mobile game I want to check out. That's cool. I'll read some manga. Why don't you try out the game as well? Yuji boots up his phone and is already completely immersed in the game. Do you play any mobile games? I do, I don't. Are we answering as ourselves or as our character? I feel like our character doesn't. I feel like I also don't really. I play like maybe 1 or 2 games, but normally I don't. So I'm just gonna say no. No. For one, mobile screens are just so tiny. It's hard to call it a true gaming experience. Honestly, I don't see the big hype about mobile games. What's so great about mobile games anyways? For starters, you can play mobile games anywhere at any time. I think that's reason enough. That's also what you can use like mobile consoles for, like the Switch. Even some of the simpler games are great to pass the time. And I don't know what time this is supposed to be set in. I think this is an older game, so maybe those things weren't available then. Sometimes a big fancy screen with gorgeous graphics can get tedious and boring, just as with mobile games. When I think about it, if it's a mobile game, then it is more recent, isn't it? So yeah, you can use the Switch. I see your point. Even though Yuji gives me a lecture on how mobile games have merit, I still prefer a good old-fashioned TV and game console. Well, if the game is as interesting as you say, then I might try it out. You need to play one of the more high-end mobile games. High-end? It's good stuff, you'll see. What kind of game is it? The game that Yuji is recommending sounds interesting, so I might in fact like it. Actually, I haven't even downloaded the game yet. And how do you know the game is as good as you say it is? Did you base that on a game review that you read on the internet? Hey, can I use your PC for a second? I nodded and booted up the PC for Yuji to use. What displayed on the screen was an anonymous BBS forum board. Why are we reading this? This forum isn't restricted to just a particular genre. but I was reading a post on how insanely popular it is worldwide. That popular, huh? What's the game called? The game is titled Bad End. Despite the name, people say it's too good to put down. Wait, so are we playing a game about a guy playing a game? Okay. Yuji says this with a grin. It's a simulation horror survival game. If a player gets a bad end in the game, then they supposedly die in real life. Well, I'm screwed. After an awkward silence, I chuckled and replied, "They're making a silent way to hype the game up." No man, I'm not kidding. It says so on the game's official website. Okay, well, why aren't you playing it yet? That's weird. I can access the page, but the download link isn't working. Yuji turned the mobile phone's display so I could see it. There was a simple website that looked almost identical to the one displayed on the PC screen. There's a link on the page named Bad End Download. See, I keep trying, but the download won't start. Do you think the link is a dead link? Well, according to the BBS, the game has been downloaded several times, so it should be working. A quick glimpse at some of the post headings confirm this. Very strange indeed. I know this is crazy, but I just considered something. What? Do you think what the people are saying is true? I mean, the so-called myth about this game? Even though the webpage makes this claim, how can we be sure it's not just a load of crap? Yuji places his mobile phone on the desk beside him and turns his attention to the website on the PC's monitor. There's 20 threads, that's quite a lot. We start to read through the posts. No, I can't download the game at all. Such a game can't exist. You need to face reality, seriously. Anyway, let's play baseball. So far, about 80% of the posts were like this. I can't get the game to start. A game link like this can't exist. I finally got the game to download and I'm already impressed from the get-go. My first choice in the game was creepy. There's no way someone ended up dying, blah. Yeah, I got the download to work. I'm going to stay up all night playing. The remaining 20% of the BBS posts are, for the most part, positive praise about the game. So even though there's a ridiculous rumor about dying when you get a bad end, it seems some people just blow it off as a joke. Most of these people are probably trolls. Most? So you think these posts are trolls, huh? Well, there's some interesting posts for sure. Check this out. No, I'm dying. Die. The evil one told me I have less than a minute to live. I guess this is goodbye. Please, whatever you do, don't download this game unless you want to end up like me. See there? No way. I don't believe it. Yeah, I agree. Yuji laughs pleasantly and agrees that it's probably just a hoax. Bad End was released a few months ago, but this BBS or didn't show up until recently. Every day since then, bogus posts like this keep popping up. Since the download link is broken most of the time, it's not surprising most people just forgot about it and moved on. Well, this game isn't completely forgotten. It's a total mystery for sure. It doesn't make sense. This is the internet, after all. These things are bound to happen sometime or another. There's also something else I remember reading about this game. Apparently only a few select people are able to download it. A few select people? Although I try the download link every day, I can't get the damn game to download. Let me try. I access the download page with my own mobile phone. I navigate the same download link and tap on it. No good. It won't work for me either. Check this out. There's a few posts that have actual gameplay record from the game itself. I see, so they've uploaded what they've played so far. That's actually impressive that players actually have uploaded their own game experiences for all players to see. I see what you're doing here, game. Yuji finds and clicks on a link in one of the posts that takes him to one of the players' Twitter page. According to the page, the last update was 5 days ago. I wonder why they stopped tweeting.
Good point, he was tweeting frequently up until just 5 days ago. Do you think he might have died?
Oh, come on, man. Seriously? We give the page another quick once-over. It seems the first couple of tweets are mostly praised about how great the gameplay is. However, from there the post gets stranger and more ominous. The dark being came right out of the screen. That was the final tweet from this player. Nothing more had been posted after that. He probably posted this to further hype the game up. Just like I said earlier, that's all there is to it.
But still, I would like to give this game a try.
Well, I hope you're able to get it running sometime soon. A little while later, we decided to call it quits for the day. Seeing Yuji off, I came back and sprawled out on the bed. So if a player gets a bad end, then they die in real life? There can't be such a game. Can there? I've never heard of this type of thing happening in a game. Yes, I'm just making a big deal of nothing. There's no way a game like that could exist. Later on that night, my mobile phone started ringing and displayed Yuji's number.
Hey, you're not going to believe this.
What's up?
I finally got Bad End to download.
No kidding. For a moment, I thought he was making it up. But Yuji seldom tells a lie, especially not about video games. Even if it was a lie and I said, "Show me tomorrow," Yuji would outright admit he was telling a fib. What's it like? Have you played it yet?
I just finished downloading and was just about to install it. I'm curious to hear how it is after you play it.
Alright, man. I'll see you tomorrow. And give me the... What? I'm confused. Wait a second. I think they messed up the characters' names here. Because this sounds like this is what Yuji is supposed to say.
Alright, man, I'll see you tomorrow and give you the details.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So Yuji and Kyo and our characters' names got mixed up. Oh no! The conversation ended with friendly laughter. Yuji seems really stoked to finally get the game downloaded. Okay, good. We finished. We fixed this. Now I'm curious and wouldn't mind going over to his place to check it out. Maybe I'll ask him tomorrow. However, little did I know that this would be the last conversation I would have with Yuji. Not Yuji! I have some regrettable news. The morning homeroom teacher started speaking. Yuji Ogata died last evening. What? The sound of confused voices could be heard throughout the room. Yuji died? Although it was futile, I sent him a text anyways. There was no reply. Maybe he got a nasty cold or bug and was just at home in bed. That didn't seem to be the case. Why? Why? Why did he have to die? I don't understand the details myself, but apparently he died in his own bedroom. Let's all settle down for now. I'll keep you posted if I hear anything new. The teacher's words stunned everyone, and the room was dead silent. Yuji died. Yuji, my best friend, died. Soon, Yuji's funeral was carried out. Yuji was an only child. I can only imagine the heartbreak Yuji's parents felt. All the other classmates attended the funeral as well. Boys were expressions of disbelief and the majority of the girls were sobbing. Yuji was admired and liked by everyone he came to know. Now I was looking at a picture of him taken not too long ago. Why? Why did you have to die? My body is shaking, the tears flowing freely down my cheeks. Some time passed, but my world was still shattered. Yuhei, I'm sorry. If there's anything I can do. He was my best friend for 10 years. And just like that, he's gone. I know you're hurting, but give it some time. Time heals all wounds. I'm trying, okay? The autopsy showed that his cause of death was acute cardiac insufficiency. Yuji, to my knowledge, didn't have a life-threatening disease, so what the hell happened to him? Is this where we're like, we must find the truth, so I too shall download the game and get vengeance for my friend or something? Is that what's going to happen? I bet it is. That's exactly what's going to happen. Oh. We will die for sure. Wait. Could it be? If a player gets a bad end, then they will die. The ominous words keep repeating in my head. Bad end. I totally left it off as one big load of crap. Is that really even possible? After school, I visited Yuji's house. So this is Yuji's room. Our bestie, Yuji. Again, super detailed. I love how detailed everything is. This room's pretty clean. Oh, look at his little laptop. Okay. His TV is huge though. Thank you for your prayers for Yuji. Not at all. We can't use the comics and games that Yuji kept, so I want you to have them. I'm sure he would have wanted the same. Thank you. Oh, by the way, I have another reason for coming here today. Do you happen to have Yuji's mobile phone he was using? Yes, it's on his desk. There's a record of an email that I want to keep. Okay, I wanted to take a look at some of the contents. I go over and take the mobile phone from the desk. There wasn't a mobile phone on his desk though. Yuji said that he had successfully downloaded and installed Bad End. It's surely still installed on his phone. Oh. When the list of available apps appears, Bad End is listed as being installed. Yuji had installed it after all. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. By the way, did Yuji really have a heart condition like the doctor said? The doctor said as much, but... But what? Upon replying, a fresh tear started streaming down her face. Yuji's face had turned so pale, and he looked so scared. I'm so sorry, I can't, like, sob on command. Sob. He had scratched and clawed his own throat. He must have been in so much pain. On top of not being able to say anything. May I please borrow his phone for a little while? I was allowed permission to borrow Yuji's phone. I couldn't conduct an investigation when his mom was in such an emotional state. Yuji's mobile phone is the same make and model as my own. It's actually a very common phone and nothing too special. However, he had downloaded Bad End. Although I tried on my own mobile phone, I couldn't get it to install. Then why was Yuji able to download it? At any rate, I'm going to try to play it. I hesitated. this game could potentially be the only game in existence to completely defy any logic or human comprehension. I have to know the truth behind this game. With determination, I started the app called Bad In. However, an error message showed. Error. Execution failed. The application force closes. Shit! Then no matter how often I tapped the screen, it wouldn't respond. For several minutes, no matter what I did, it was no use. Pressing the end button had no effect either. My hand holding Yuji's phone was trembling. A sense of fear was creeping in. Yuji, was this game really what killed you? It has to be. There's no way. I mean, what else could it have been? Logic says no. But this is not, in Logic World. This is Game World. So we're going to say it has to be. It has to be. Yuji fell victim to this game just like the other players that supposedly got killed as well. Killed by the infamous Bad End. Damn it. Damn it. A horror video game that actually kills the players in the real world. Based on what's happened so far, it seems to be the case despite how unbelievable it sounds. Come on, this is so ridiculous. Yuji had died, that is for certain. But is there any evidence or clue on the phone as to what Yuji had seen or did while playing? I tried to boot up Bad End again. It didn't ask for any prompts or to supply any personal information from the player. For example, if the player is in a different time zone or location depending on the game, it won't run. Unexpectedly, something happened that I didn't anticipate. What's happening? The game was displayed on the splash screen just a little while ago, but now the Bad End icon has disappeared completely. Who made this game? And for what reason? It just didn't make any sense. There's this new game out there called Bad End that potentially killed my best friend. This is all too much, but I have to know the truth. I have to dig up some more info regarding this whole thing. After finishing my dinner, I sat down in front of my PC monitor. Despite there being only a few number of players who got the game running, I choose one of them and look into their profile further. Which one did I look at? Anonymous BBS, View Player Profile, Other Game Information Site. View Player Profile. I decided to check the other players' profiles. So far I only looked at one player's Twitter page. If I do more advanced search, then maybe I can find out more. I try a direct keyword to search for the game. Here we go, a blog. This looks promising. A Bad End play diary came up. The last update was a month ago, then abruptly stopped. So what happened? The information posted is troubling. I decided to start reading it from the beginning. Blink, 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 blink. 2, 1. So they're avoiding me telling me what year it is. All I know is it's not 2020 and further. So it could be 2019, 2011, 2010. Alright, we'll stop here. We'll figure out next time what the blog says and whether we get to play this game in the game or not. I am tatocat. If you have already, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon.